Right now, somewhere in the world, two people are waking up at the exact same time. One opens their eyes and groans. The alarm feels like an attack. Their chest is already heavy before their feet hit the floor. Bill's debt. Another day of surviving. The other one wakes up before their alarm even goes off, quietly, calmly, with a kind of peace that money can't fully explain. But it certainly helps. Same planet. Same sunrise, completely different worlds. And here's what nobody tells you. The way you wake up is one of the most honest reflections of where you are financially. Not your car, not your clothes. Your morning. Let's talk about every level of wealth and exactly what it looks like when the day begins. Level 1, the survival wake-up. This is the bottom, and if you've ever been here, you know exactly what this feels like. The alarm goes off and your very first thought isn't, "Good morning." It's a number, a bill. Added line, it might be rent. It might be groceries. It might be a phone that's about to get cut off. You wake up already exhausted, not because you didn't sleep, but because your mind never fully rested. Stress does that. Financial anxiety is one of the few things that follows you into your dreams and greets you before you even open your eyes. People at this level aren't lazy. Let's be very clear about that. Most of them are working incredibly hard, sometimes multiple jobs. But hard work alone doesn't move you up the ladder. Strategy does. And when you're in survival mode, strategy feels like a luxury. The morning routine at this level, there isn't one. You wake up, you react, and you run. But here's what's important to understand. This level is not a life sentence, it's a starting point. Every single person you admire financially has either been here or come dangerously close. The difference is what they decided to do next. Level 2, the alarm clock prisoner. You've moved up slightly, you're not drowning anymore, but you're not swimming either. You're treading water. At this level, you have a job. A steady one, maybe even a decent salary. But that alarm clock, it owns you completely. You wake up not because you want to, but because you have to. Because if you don't show up, the paycheck stops. And if the paycheck stops, everything stops. This is the most common level on Earth. Billions of people live their entire lives here and never question it because it feels safe. Comfortable, normal. But here's the truth that's hard to hear. A job that you'd quit tomorrow if you won the lottery is a job that's slowly costing you your life. The alarm clock prisoner has traded time for money. And time, unlike money, cannot be earned back. The mornings at this level are rushed. Breakfast is skipped or grabbed quickly. There's no space to think, no space to plan. Just coffee, commute, and clock in. The escape from this level doesn't start with a new job. It starts with a new idea. The idea that your income doesn't have to be tied to your hours. Level 3, the awakening. Something has shifted. Maybe they read a book. Maybe they watched a video like this one. Maybe they hit a wall so hard that something inside them cracked open and let the light in. At level 3, the person is still working a regular job, but they're building something on the side. They wake up a little earlier now, not because they have to, because they want to. That extra hour in the morning, that's theirs. That belongs to their dream, not their employer. They're learning about investing, about passive income, about how money can work while they sleep. The alarm still goes off, but it doesn't feel like an attack anymore. It feels like a starting gun. This is the most exciting level, honestly, because the results haven't arrived yet, but the momentum has. And momentum, once it builds, is nearly impossible to stop. The morning at this level looks different. There's intention in it. A small routine is forming, maybe journaling, maybe planning, maybe just 30 minutes of focused work on their side project before the world wakes up. That quiet morning hour is where futures are built. Level 4, the escape velocity. This is the level where everything begins to change visibly. The side income has grown. It might not be replacing the full salary yet, but it's real, it's consistent. And it's proof that the plan is working. Mornings at this level have transformed completely. There's no longer a single alarm. And when there is one, it's set by choice, not by obligation. The first thought upon waking isn't panic, it's possibility. These people have built what most people only dream about. A small but growing gap between what they earn and what they spend. That gap is called freedom, and they're widening it every single day. They've also started understanding something fundamental about wealth that most people never learn. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how hard that money works for you while you rest. The morning routine here is almost sacred. Exercise clarity, review of goals, These aren't habits they force themselves to do. These are habits they protect because they know the morning is the engine of everything. Level 5. True financial freedom. Close your eyes and picture this. No alarm ever. You wake up naturally when your body is ready. Sunlight comes through the window. There's no dread. No weight on your chest. No mental calculator running numbers before you're even fully conscious. At this level, money is no longer the goal, it's the tool. The person here has built multiple streams of income, investments that generate returns, assets that appreciate, businesses that run without their constant presence. They wake up and the first question they ask themselves isn't, how do I make money today? It's, what do I want to create today? That shift, far from earning to creating, is one of the most profound transformations a human being can experience. And here's what's remarkable about people at this level. Most of them still work. Hard even, but it's purposeful work. Work that excites them. Work that matters to them. Because when money is no longer a survival mechanism, work becomes something beautiful. It becomes expression. The mornings here are slow and intentional. There's gratitude, there's vision. There's a deep and quiet confidence that can only come from having built something real. Level 6, generational wealth. This is the level most people don't even dare to think about. Not because it's impossible, but because nobody ever told them it was for them. At this level, wealth has outgrown the individual. It's bigger than one lifetime. The decisions being made in the morning aren't just about today's returns, they're about what the next generation will inherit. Waking up at this level isn't just peaceful. It's purposeful in a way that transcends personal gain. These are the people building foundations. Schools, funds, legacies. Their mornings are filled with vision that stretches decades into the future. And what's striking is that this level isn't always about the massive numbers. It's about a mindset of stewardship, the belief that wealth is meant to grow, to serve, and to outlast you. The greatest morning you can have isn't one where you wake up rich. It's one where you wake up knowing that what you're building will outlive you. The call to action. Where are you? So here's the real question. Which wake-up do you recognize yourself in? Because most people will watch a video like this, nod along, feel something stir inside them, and then go back to the exact same morning tomorrow. The same alarm, the same rush, the same loop, but not you. Not if you're still watching this. The fact that you're here means something in you is awake in a way that goes beyond just opening your eyes. You feel the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and instead of numbing it, you're listening to it. That feeling is not frustration. That feeling is direction. Your morning is the foundation of your entire financial life. It sets the tone for your decisions, your energy, your focus. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You just need to protect 1 hour, one morning, and build from there. The wealthiest people in the world aren't smarter than you. They're not more talented. They simply learned to treat their mornings as their most valuable asset, and they never stopped. Every level of wealth starts the same way, with a moment of decision, a morning where something shifts inside you and you choose, even slightly, even quietly, to move differently than you did yesterday. That moment can be right now. If this video sparked something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you want more content built to help you level up, one morning at a time. And tomorrow, when that alarm goes off, remember which level you're choosing.